need a dick, and it's not yours. 100 wow, 100 wall, 100 sip coin. I need a dick, and it's not yours. I'ma spend it on my boyfriend. Bend them over, slap the ass. I go, bend them over, slap the ass. I go, bend them over, slap the ass. Press 1 for butt fun. Press 2 if you wanna follow through. Press 3 if you're gay. Press 4 for a three-way. I think about who? I think about what? I think about sluts. Do they know they're sluts? Let's find out. A disclaimer. You're a bitch, bitch. And you should feel like a bitch, bitch. Bake cookies and wank on 'em. Give the icing. So sticky. You should fuck. You should fuck. You should fuck with men again and again. Even on a dick. Even on a dick. Even on a bad day. Even on a dick. Even on a dick. I go bend them over, slap the ass. I go bend them over, slap the ass. I go bend them over, slap the ass. I go.
I make all my songs live on Twitch. You can check that out in the link down below.
Hello, welcome. Good to see ya. Happy Saturday and all of those things. I am gonna put the music on and then see how you guys are doing. There you are. I see you now, chat. Hey, Karino. Good to see ya. Thanks for the 74-month, hun. God, I forgot about this song. This song's good. MVP! Thank you so much. Happy Saturday, G. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well, Poopcock. What? Is there a story behind the name? I have to know. I don't know why I have to know. I just have to know. Why? Why Poopcock? There may not be a story behind the name, but there's definitely power behind it. It's definitely memorable. It makes a statement. Thanks, Mert. You absolute fucking legend. Thank you so much. I hope you had a good week, sweetheart. Oh my God, Rain. Thank you so fucking much. Oh, how many is that? How many was that? Holy shit. Wait, it wasn't 100, was it? Holy fuck! Holy fuck, it was 100! Thank you! Done nothing to deserve that today. I'll send it in the Discord later. What, you can't tell the whole school? I mean, class? You don't want everyone to know? Blah. It was 100 bomb. I can't believe it. I can't believe there's still people out there that are that generous. I've been around for a while. It's been a while since, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not used to people being this incredibly generous. Had a great week, celebrated my birthday this Friday. Happy birth, Mert. Hope you had an amazing one. I hope you were thoroughly celebrated, sweetheart. Bitch. Bitch! Bitch! The world deserves to know the story of Poopcock. I have a feeling that he'd probably get banned for saying it in chat, to be fair. I shouldn't have baited him, really. Only I am allowed to be a fucking debauched degenerate here. Chris, thank you so much. I was, thank you. Good. Good. Peaks, don't. Don't be baiting people. You don't even need to bait for rice. People have been donating rice. You don't even need to be like... You know, we had to make a rule because of Peaks. Like, ages ago, before he was even a mod, he would bait people into disclosing their age just to watch a bunch of kids get banned. And so we had to have a no age baiting rule because there were so many people who would just joke about their age, who weren't even underage for the stream, who would like lie. They'd be like, I'm 3 years old. And it's like, there's no such thing as sarcasm on the internet. We just have to ban everyone who says they're not 18. We just have to ban them. And it's so funny because sometimes there are kids that we ban and they send ban appeals. Hey, Nova! Thank you so fucking much. Good to see you, sweetheart. Sorry for getting you muted on Discord. I'm glad you came back. So yeah, what was I saying? I was saying something about something. Oh, so we ban kids sometimes and the kids will come back and they'll be like, sorry, I didn't know about the rules, and they'll do a ban appeal and they'll be like, I'm 18 now, I swear, I'm a big boy. Can I come back and start talking in chat now? I mean, I was, you know, I said that I was 12 in 2023, but I'm 18 now. It's my birthday. So can I come back? And I'm like, I'm bad at math. I'll give you that. I am very, very bad at math. But I'm not that bad at math. Blink. My 12-year-old sent those messages. What, and now he sent you, Jason? Are you chatting on his behalf? I mean, clearly, given your username, I can tell that you're definitely of age. You know, I can't imagine what the world was like in 1928. You're probably seeing all this World War III stuff and going, oh, the nostalgia. Just like my childhood. Those were the days. Where my alien enthusiasts at? Fuck you, Wheezy! I don't have any friends who give a shit about aliens. I hate it. I really do. All my friends laugh at me when I bring it up. I have literally no one to talk to about all the alien news that just happened. Like, it's fascinating. Fucking fascinating. The aliens in the ocean? Yeah, the aliens in the ocean. And also them claiming, oh yeah, we have military craft. And they were like, can we see the military craft? And they're like, no, that's classified. And I was like, you'd think even talking about it would be fucking classified. If you're not allowed to show, then why are you allowed to tell? Those two usually go hand in hand. Unless, like, the whole world is in contact with aliens and, like, it's an arms race to reverse engineer some stuff because the aliens aren't exactly being forthcoming with their blueprints. And it's like, we don't want the other people in the world to know which aliens we've been in contact with and which aliens technology we got, you know? We don't want to be playing our cards, you know? Those glasses suit you really well. Bitch, I got glasses and a new haircut all in the same time. And like now, under this wig, I look like fucking Lord Farquaad. No, I look like Edna. My friends were laughing at me. I didn't even send them a picture. They were like, I bet you look like Edna. You know, the lady with the tiny lady with the big round glasses and the short hair. I'm like, well, you're never seeing what this looks like. I'm considering getting another haircut. Yeah, I got the fuckwad. I got the fuckwad fucking haircut, and I am so sad about it. Edna mode, exactly. Look at that, bunny love. Oh, he is in a perfect formation. You wouldn't even know he has feet. Blank. Can you do the Edna walk, though? Yeah, probably. I got thighs of steel. Thighs of steel. Pixie next time. No, you can't fool me. It's still the Karen haircut. No matter how you fucking frame it, it's still the fucking Karen haircut. Although calling it the pixie cut when it's a dude is so fucking funny. Doesn't matter how progressive a guy is. Doesn't matter how, like, down-to-earth, unsexist he is. If you call his haircut, which technically is a pixie cut, the men's haircut is a pixie cut. But it pisses them off. They're like, no, it's not a pixie cut. I swear, that's something different. You know, I've got the man's haircut. That's the girl's haircut. See the girl's haircut and they'll say some random shit. And I'll be like, no, that's a pixie cut. You have a pixie cut. And it suits you. And they'll be like, no. And they'll get the Google dictionary definition. They'll Google the dictionary definition of a pixie cut. And be like, oh. Like, I don't know why it pisses men off, but it does. It's like a really cute way to roast them. And you're not even roasting them. You're just comparing their hair to a woman's hair. For some reason, it really fucking irks them. It's so fucking funny. They're like, nuh-uh. Fusion, thank you so much. And Wheezy, thanks. Whoa. How did you find someone called Edna to fucking gift? I was gonna thank you, but you know what? I take that back. Fuck you. Is it vodka? Is that water, vodka, or GHB, or turpentine? Doesn't turpentine kill you? I mean, reading chat isn't that bad. It can be cringe sometimes. No, I am having a tipple, but it's, this stuff. And it's good. It tastes like roses, which is weird because, it's lychee, but it tastes really like how Turkish Delight should taste. I'm not really into Turkish Delight, but I feel like this is how it should taste. It's very, it reminds me of the smell of roses, right? And the funny thing about that is something. Oh, roses smell like ass because the chemical compound that makes roses smell the way they do is the same chemical compound that makes shit smell the way that it does. It's just at a different concentration. And I can't remember whether it's shit or roses that have a higher concentration of the chemical. But like if you move the slider for how much of the chemical is required to make those smells, you literally could go from roses to shit. Shit smells like roses. Ooh, new earbuds. Yes, because the headset was squeezing the spokes of my glasses into my head. And like, I'm not asking for no head dents. Also, as a gamer, I kind of feel like it's just useful to have nothing weighing down your head and nothing giving you a head dent, nothing like developmentally changing my skull shape. And also, because I'm losing my hair, I don't want to put any pressure that would cause a loss in circulation up there, you know? But also, bunnies eat their own poop, so it's no wonder they love eating rose petals. Whoop. My poop has no smell. We all believe you, Nex. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. We believe him. I've smelt it. I believe it. Well, roses are bunny shit. No, that person's poop. Oh! You know what? Good for you. I'm happy for you both. Shut up! Let's go from Aunt Cass to Edna. No, let's not. Let's not. Nope. Giuseppe, thank you so much. Do your Tourette fart too? We need to screenshot that and put it in the thread in the fucking thirst channel. Thank you. The mods are already on it. A new thirst entry. It's been a while. It's because like you kind of get bored and desensitized to them. Like they stop really having any impact on you whatsoever. You're just like, oh, nope, nope. Oh, a friend. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, someone inviting me to go to a thing. And like you don't really think about it anymore. Like they used to be kind of funny, and I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna show this off. This is kind of hilarious. But no, they don't even make me laugh anymore. I'm just kind of like, eh. Yeah, it's like ads. It's like scrolling past ads. Exactly, Juice. I love you, you slut. No, it's just depressing. It doesn't depress me. I feel like that was ages ago where I was like, oh, how could these people say this to me? Like I used to be a little bit more like not used to it, but I've gotten past that to just, lol, that one's creative. And it's gone past that to just, nah. Nah. Yeah, go ahead and run that down.
We know you face many challenges, from your health to caring for the bunnies as best as possible. So even though you worry when you have to miss stream, we understand and are just happy to have you back when we can. Hope you and Anya are hanging in there.
Thank you. I appreciate that, sweetheart. Will you fight Jake Paul? I could make jokes. I won't. Look at the Pete screen. Is he sleeping? Oh, he's sleeping. He's nodding. He's literally always dreaming about eating. Oh. Look at his little bunny dreams. I wonder if he'll dig. Oh, he's so fucking cute. So he nods his head because he dreams of like eating food, but sometimes he like starts digging in his sleep. He like dreams of digging, and then he like headbutts the floor and wakes himself up because like sometimes you like chew through roots and stuff when you're digging a burrow. I don't know what he dreams of, but he oh big nods. Oh, big dreams. He's probably dreaming about chewing through wires. Isn't that cute? I don't think I've ever caught him dreaming properly like this before on stream. I really hope he digs. Please dig, Pete. He usually digs. What made you decide to get bunnies? When I was a little toddler, I had a severe hate of the world and all the murderous fuckers in it. And I used to frown into the distance and suck a dummy and just be like plotting with the dummy going up and down. There's lots of pictures of me like angrily frowning into the distance. And the first bunny that I got because they were up for slaughter and I stole them. And we got into the car park after, and my mom was like, "Why is your coat wiggling?" But she let me keep him. But bunnies shouldn't be kept alone. So you end up getting them a companion. And then one of the companions dies, and you end up having to get a companion for the companion. And then you end up in an endless bunny chain. And then sometimes a bunny doesn't get on with the companion. So you have to keep them separately, but then they still need a companion. So you have to get a companion for the companion bunny and a new companion for the original bunny that doesn't get on with the companion bunny. And then you have 4 bunnies. Before you know it, you can end up with 12 or 15 bunnies out of the blue. So I've had many, many bunnies in my life, and I've never really run out. I've never had no bunnies. I keep this why'd you keep popping out? Stop it. But yeah, I genuinely I did it out of a fucking hate for like animal slaughter and a seething anger. It's like, no, that isn't happening to you. Fuck this. As a kid. And yeah, the anger never left. It just became more useful. In the meantime, I tended to get bunnies from rescue centers since then. Now that I'm a grown up, I have more legitimate means. How much sleep do buns need? I don't remember, but I think it's quite a bit. Any regrets being an animal rescuer? No. Like, you can regret a hobby. You can regret a man. Like, sometimes you sink a lot of money and time into something that doesn't really work out, right? But when are you gonna ever regret being a good person? Like, animals can't thank you, but they can't betray you, let you down, or backfire for you, really. All they do generally is just exist, and the whole point of getting them was just so that they could exist in peace. So you achieve the whole point, no matter how they live, no matter how much your stuff they break, no matter how much money you put into them, no matter how many vet bills they accrue. You know you saved a fucking life. You know that you were in charge of someone's entire existence. You were their god, and you made them have an awesome life. You made sure that consistently they were safe and having fun and trying new things, that their brain was engaged, that they had family and friends, and they felt secure. You're doing a better job than most gods that we worship would ever do. Like, no god that humans have ever worshipped has ever been as kind, supportive, and protective as we can be of our pets. Like, you get a chance to be an actual, real good god. So, like, 100%, there's no reason to ever regret having pets. I mean, if you get a really big, violent dog and it kills your kid, like, yeah, I could understand you regretting taking in a rescue dog in that situation. But, like, under 99.99% of all other circumstances, you're not going to regret being a good person and essentially being a good god. Loot Party, thank you so much. Calling yourself a god is a bit much, isn't it? Not really. It's just a concept, and not only that, but like, I'm not calling myself a god. I'm calling pet owners a god. You become someone's god. You bring their light, you bring their night, you bring their day, you bring their heat, you bring their cold. Everything about their existence depends on you. You become the god. Yeah, it is a suitable term. Exactly. Every parent is a god then. Well, every mother is a god. Like, you can donate DNA, you can fertilize, but you don't create life by donating DNA. Like, that's not the same. Dudes are just as spiritual as chicks in here. Yeah, you can be as spiritual as you want, but men don't create life. They fertilize it. I stand by that. Men do not create life. You'd have to be a woman hater to say that men create life. Because to say that jizzing for like 10 seconds is equal a contribution to losing your bone density and IQ, being inhabited for 9 months, getting hemorrhoids, getting an episiotomy, potentially fistula, having lifelong stress incontinence, that's not the same thing. People can have fractures, fracture their bones from pregnancy because it drains so much calcium from their bodies that they then put into building a fetus. If you say that a woman's contribution is only as good as a man's in like birth and creation of life, then that's woman hating, because you're saying that they have to put in a year's worth of suffering to be equally as worthy of credit as a man's 10 seconds. So it's not man hating to say men don't create life. They fertilize it. They don't create the life. They fertilize it. They add additional DNA information so that the baby isn't a clone of its mother, but they don't create the life form. They just add additional DNA. They just fertilize it. Like a seed needs fertilizing. So the soil and like fertilizer, like you use manure and things to fertilize a seed so that it grows. And that's kind of like the role of sperm. It fertilizes, but it doesn't create. I'd never thought about it like that. You're creating a metaphorical value. It's a lot of work. We have to value and exhaust ourselves in our own ways to maintain the lives that we help create. Well, that's the thing. I kind of feel like that's optional and not necessarily consistently true. There are a lot of fathers that don't contribute and even resent paying child support, which says that their participation is optional. It's great when a man participates and helps out and helps raise a child. That's beautiful and important and makes someone a father. But that's not creating a person. That is helping raising them and after the fact. Like, you cannot create life with sperm. You can only fertilize it. You can fertilize and raise a child, but you can't create one. You're not sat there growing its kidneys and liver inside you. You don't build it from your own body. Even after birth, women are still creating that child's body because they breastfeed, and the milk they produce is siphoned from their own blood. And then they put that into their child, and that gives their child their immunity. It gives it like the juices inside of your body as you're giving birth give a coating of bacteria that gives and cultivates the child's like biome. That's an essential part of their existence and survival, is that bacterial biome, that colony that lives on them, that's unique to them. They inherit their first ever colony from their mother during birth. This is creation. So like, yeah, sperm doesn't create life, it fertilizes it. I don't think it's hateful to point out that sperm doesn't create life. I don't think you have to hate someone or belittle their contribution as a parent to say they didn't make the child. The making is all in your body and how you building block by building block your offspring. Like, the womb is the portal to existence, but sperm isn't. And I don't think you have to hate men to acknowledge that at all. I don't think it denigrates men. I don't think that it's a way to be aggressive or insulting to men. To just point out, yeah, humans are built in a womb. They're created there, not in balls. Yeah, but men are still needed. The seed needs it, so yeah, I'm not saying that men are unnecessary. I'm not saying that, like, I'm not saying anything about men's importance. It's weird that there are people who get defensive when you bring that up at all. At all. Like, I don't know why me pointing out that men can't create life with sperm. Why is that insulting? Why is that angry? Why does that need a retort? Like, what does that trigger in you? Because some people are getting defensive and I have no idea why. It's not insulting, it's a bit delusional. Well, how is it delusional to say sperm fertilizes, but a womb creates? I'm not saying men aren't necessary, I'm saying men don't create a child. They fertilize an egg, but they don't create a child. they don't create life. But why is that? I'm not saying they're not necessary in that process. So it's not delusional. I agree with you. The sperm meeting the egg is necessary to initiate that process. Why did you hear that though? Why did it anger you? I'm so curious. It's fascinating me. I failed biology and I understand this. Seems you need larger cups on those earbuds. They keep slipping. But the thing is, they do. And I made them smaller because they didn't fit properly when they were bigger. But now I need smaller ones. I played Apex with these. And it was great. And they stayed in the whole fucking time. And like, I literally downgraded them to the smaller ones because that is the clearest water I've ever seen. It's actually alcohol. Yeah, I think it is because I'm talking to you guys. Maybe I do need to swap them. But yeah, men aren't needed for creation, but they are wanted. Like, you get chosen according to your whether or not you could make the best contribution. So basically throughout nature, women, females, they choose the male for reproductive reasons. So they assess your health, your prowess, your intelligence, your physical ability, and they test all of that stuff normally by making you dance in nature or making you fight other men or whatever it is or fight the woman. Like rabbits fight the male. The does will beat the shit out of the male for ages and run away. And he has to follow her and withstand the fucking beating over and over again. And if she can deck him and he can withstand it, then she'll allow him to mate, essentially. But if he can't take the beating, then no. Bunnies are basically the Klingons of nature, because Klingons from Star Trek would literally battle each other even during sex. And bunnies are the same. Like wild hares. It's fucking brutal. So yeah, like the process, male fertilization, right? The way that you take pride in that is not by saying, I created life, because you didn't build it out of your body. You didn't build a human being, but you got chosen. You got chosen to contribute and pass down aspects of you. And like, I feel like that is something to be proud of. Women have a lot more options than men. And not only did they choose you, but they chose you to they chose to recreate and pass down to future generations some parts of you. So like, that is beautiful. And that is not something that is like denigrated just because it's not creating life. But it's not. Always the topic, sex and violence. Why? You'll have to ask the other people in chat. They're the ones guiding this conversation. I just engage with it. Like, you guys lead. I sit back and I just let you ask stuff. So, I don't know. You have to ask chat why these are the things they want to talk about. DJ Cold Cuts, thank you so much. Sweet, I made it for the sex and violence stream. Also, Whenever I tune into a big male streamer's stream, they're always talking about fucking and sex and who they'd sleep with and who they wouldn't and all this shit, right? And no one's like, always sex, why? Always. Like, I've never seen a man be questioned about this. I've never seen a male streamer talking about that. Maybe I just pop in at the right time. You never know. Maybe I finally have some sense of good timing. Men have a higher drive to spread seed over women. What? Over females due to, testicles. See, I have a question about that. I really, really do. Because women risk childbirth and pain and agony in order to have sex, and men don't. So they have a higher sex drive when they're around attractive men. Like, they have to gamble more to have sex. They risk agony, and childbirth is life-risking. Many, many women throughout history, and even today, die of childbirth. Just childbirth alone. How horny have you got to be to risk having basically a vag burster tear its way out of you? Like, why do people doubt that women have a sex drive? I feel like it's just because a lot of guys aren't taught how to be attractive or don't listen to women's perspectives on attractiveness. So they rarely see horny women and just sort of start to think that they're a myth or something. I don't know. But as a woman who's been, I know a lot of women. I know they have a sex drive. I know they have a really high sex drive, that they're just as shallow when it comes to like attraction and superficial stuff as men are. And, that women do have a desire for even recreational sex and casual sex. So I don't really see, from my world and my environment, I don't really see a difference based on gender in sex drive. Because like women produce testosterone too, and testosterone is linked to sex drive, but women are more sensitive to testosterone, so they don't have to produce as much of it to have exactly the same level of it influencing them. Meaning that, yeah, women are sexually driven. And the reason as well is society punishes women for being forward with it. So if a woman is forward and asks a man out or shows sexual desire, she's considered a slut. Even if she doesn't sleep with many people, even just making the first move puts off a lot of men. So a lot of men create an atmosphere where they deliberately enforce women hiding their desires and their attraction. But when women are allowed to express it openly, like there are so many lead singers of shows, of bands, for example. This is such a good example. So many women throwing their underwear at men in boy bands and shit like this. So many K-pop stars being thoroughly fucking stalked to like a ridiculous degree, to the point where they can lose their job if they get a partner. Like there are so many all around the world, in the US, in the UK, in Spain, in Japan, in China, all around the world. It doesn't matter where you go, there are women drooling over, screaming over guys. But in a person-to-person environment, it's so hard to show a guy that without fearing that you'll put them off, because men don't just complain about going, well, I have to make the first move. They also are disgusted when women make the first move. They get angry. And I talk about, I'm a woman who only ever makes the first move. I will not go out with someone if they make the first move. So like, I'm in a situation where like, I'm constantly told, no, you don't. You're lying. You're not the norm. So like, whenever women deviate from that, we're told we don't exist. That doesn't count. So I don't know, like, people like to tell themselves men are the horny ones. No, humans are horny. Humans are horny. Humans are horny. It's not a male thing. It's good when women ask a man out. So I watched a clip of Milena and like being forward. She was describing being really forward with a man and like coming onto him, and he ran. And she's like, one of the most beautiful women in the world, right? And so many guys would be thrilled, or at least they say, I'd be thrilled if a woman came on to me. But all of the comments, when her clips of her explaining that situation came up on Reddit, all of the comments on Reddit were, yeah, if a hot girl just came up and just offered like that, I would just assume I was getting my kidney stolen. I would assume that I'm being pranked. I would run a mile. Something sus about that situation. I would be scared too. I would be terrified. Nope, couldn't deal with that. Fuck that. Like, that was all of the comments. Not a single guy was like, I'd be thrilled if Milena wanted me. No, they were all like, this is terrifying. Why would anyone want that? I'm like, are you fucking insane? But I've experienced it too. Men do get intimidated when you make the first move. They're like, I didn't expect to get this far. What the fuck do I do? Like, they look like they've been passed a hot potato. Like, I've never met a guy who, when being hit on, goes, I know, I'm just irresistible. Where do you want to go? Coffee? My place? No! They're just like, does not compute, was not prepared. Wait, I've never gotten this far before. What do? Like, I don't care how much riz you think you have none when a woman hits on you. None. None of you. Never seen it. I was married for a while, and it's rough adjusting back. To what? Being single? Lessons we are learning, boys. Just riz at every opportunity. Are you sure you're not a mix of manly and feminine? Well, I don't know if you meant feminine or fermented, but I'm 34 and a woman, so I guess kind of both. Also, yeah, probably a little bit manly too. I kind of feel like you're not a whole person until you embrace both sides of yourself. I feel like the most mature and complete people are the people that embrace both the masculine and feminine sides of yourself, because masculinity and femininity are just concepts. They don't really exist. Like, they are just cultural and constantly in flux. Like, it used to be masculine to wear high heels, and now women primarily wear them, and it's considered feminine for men to wear them, which is so weird because they were invented for men. Like, pink and blue swapped. Pink used to be the color for boys. Like, all of the cultural bullshit is just completely in flux. So, like, being a nurturer and being someone who, empowers other people, takes care of things, watches things thrive, makes sure that things thrive around you, is like a half of all of us. Is a half of all of us. Not just women. Being a protector and a provider, half of all of us, not just men. It's a half of every single human being. So when you embrace both halves of your capacity, when you ignore society and just be a complete self, you are the most powerful, the most emboldened, and the most capable of changing the world. The most capable of anything, really. I feel like, of course, I'm both masculine and feminine. We all are. I'm also bisexual, so I guess that adds to the 50-50 of me, but like, and I'm ambidextrous. I got all the 50-50s going. Sometimes I forget which hand I'm supposed to hold things with. I notice it with the mouse, because the mouse is designed for, like, this hand. So, like, I will go for it with this hand, forgetting where it's supposed to be, and be like, ugh, because it's all wrong. But, like, yeah, I feel like I'm just a 50-50er. I'm split down the middle. So is it for sure half and half of every being, or just a concept that doesn't exist? I'm confused by your view. So the idea of it being associated with your sex or gender is bullshit. Your behavior is just your identity. Masculinity and femininity don't really exist to me, but the traits that you assign to masculinity and femininity do exist. So like being a protector as a trait that humans can have does exist. If you want to call that masculine, fine, fuck you, but like being a protector exists, but all of us can be a protector. All of us. Right? That is an aspect of you no matter who you are. You can protect things you care about. You can protect yourself. You can protect your family. You can protect anything you want. Like, yeah, if you want to be fabulous, beautiful, decorated, if you want to be a bit of a peacock, if you want to wear makeup and heels, like that, it doesn't make you masculine or feminine. That's just an aspect of you, right? But if you want to categorize those as masculine and feminine, then technically you have both. You are both. You are capable of both. You have both in you. You have the potential for either. You don't cook a meal with your dick. So you could be a housekeeper, or like you could be a stay-at-home partner, no matter what genitals you have. So that's what I mean. Do you think that women can fight as well as men? I feel like men have varying levels of ability to fight. I think that it's the same with women. So like I, as a young girl, used to have to beat the fuck out of boys because they wouldn't take no for an answer. Like that was a common part of my experience at school, was saying no. Okay, really no, or I'm gonna have to stop you. Okay, you deserve to be stopped now. They had a 3 warning system. That was like I gave people 3 warnings, and the 3rd warning was usually a broken bone. So if I told myself, oh, I can't fight as well as the boys, then I would have been molested a lot. I kind of feel like a lot of the guys who sit in chat and say women can't fight as well as men would never win a fight against like an MMA champion woman. But they convince themselves that it's a blanket statement. They get mad when you say not all men, when you say, oh, men do this, and they go, not all men. But not all men can win a fight either. That's also true. There are plenty of people in chat right now who have never thrown a punch in their life. Like, I don't think your gender inherently defines your capacity to fight at all. I feel like having a physical advantage is something that is down to your genetics, not your gender. Like, there are definitely women who are fucking hench, and there are definitely men who are scrawny as hell. Like, physical capacity, speed, and reaction. Like, even if you have more muscle than someone, you can still be shit at a fight as well. The advantage that men have, and I'll acknowledge that there is an advantage, the advantage is strength, and not all men get that advantage. Not all men work out. Not all men have, like, the gene for thick muscles. Like, the average gamer would not be, like, a pro wrestler woman at a fight. So I don't think it's inherently an advantage at all. Like, press 1 if you are an unfit gamer guy who would never win a fight with anyone. Because I don't think there's any shame in self-awareness. I think there are plenty of people out there who are like, who will scream from the rooftops, no, men have an advantage, women are not as good at fighting. But then you look at them and like, my wrist is thicker than their fucking bicep. And you're like, do you really think that's all it takes? Just be a man? So yeah, there are plenty of like very honest, self-aware guys who are like, yeah, I don't fight. I can beat anyone in a fight. And that's fine. That's like most people, to be fair. Most people are not training to be a fighter. Most people could get knocked out in one punch. Most. But our default setting is not particularly aggressive. Our default setting is not really having a lot of awareness about fighting. You know? Speed and ability and training are what make you good at fighting, not your sex. You don't fight with your dick or your vag. You fight with your mind and your reactions. There are martial arts forms that are specifically about being smaller and having a disadvantage in weight and height and still winning. That's the point of those types of martial arts. Literally. So I don't think that your ability to fight is based on gender at all. Besides, most fights, especially in war, are about gun, not hand-to-hand combat. Like, I've listened to a lot of veterans. I've listened to a lot of people talk about war stories. And I've still yet to, I'm sure it happens, but I'm still yet to listen to a story about hand-to-hand combat. My generation will be fighting using fucking gaming consoles. People send drones with these. People send robot dogs with guns on them with these. Technically, being a gamer makes you a much more successful soldier than your biceps. And I feel like that's important for men to understand, not because like I'm saying that all women could beat men in a fight. Absolutely not. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that your gender isn't what makes you a good fighter. You can be a shit person at fighting or an amazing person at fighting. And it can have absolutely nothing to do with the sex that you were assigned at all. Like, some of the people with the highest kill counts in World War II were women. We use weaponry. We use weaponry. Saying that men are inherently going to be better fighters and in every scenario is kind of like saying we're predators in every scenario and better than any predator in every scenario. It's like, not really. We're shit hunters. But if you give us a weapon, we can be a hunter. If you had to run down a cow, catch it with your bare hands, bite into it and open it with your own teeth, you would fail. You'd get decked. You would be killed by a cow. You could not beat a cow. Human versus cow will not win. We are not eating so many cows because we're good predators. It's because we augment ourselves artificially with weaponry, with tools. Because, like, I don't know if you noticed, but you don't really have canines. There are herbivores with much longer canines than you. So, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like saying that the be-all and end-all of combat is a dick is really naive, and I guess you just haven't seen enough men get knocked the fuck out at clubs, because I have. I've seen women have to say no too many times. In adulthood, I've had to say no too many times when I was young. Like, I don't think that all women can beat all men, but I don't think all men can beat all women. So it's not really about your sex. It's just not. Because, like, muscle density can be an advantage, but having your sex organs on the outside all soft and squishy and unprotected is definitely a huge disadvantage. Like, if you see it in terms of skill points and stats, like, it's a bit more spread than you think. Like, if you kick me in the crotch, I don't give a fuck. But, like, maybe my perspective is skewed because my mom won a lot of kickboxing competitions against men when she was younger. So I was a little girl watching a woman, a tiny little woman, by the way. She's smaller than me. I'm 5'2". Beat the fuck out of men horrifically. She did kickboxing for years, and where we lived, it was a small backwater village. There were no women to train with, so she only trained with men. And then she participated in competitions, and she got medals and trophies competing against men much bigger than her, who definitely weren't letting her win. So, I don't know. Like, for me, I don't settle for this idea that any man could beat me in a fight. Any man. All the men. Every single man. Also, there's a lot to be said for intimidation. Like, you can scare a lion into submission with a piece of toilet roll. Piece of toilet roll. Like, there's a video of a man and he walks out into the like wilderness in Africa, and this wild lion starts stalking him. And a lion's much more strong than a man. Like, he's not gonna beat a lion physically, but he still won. And the reason why he won was because the lion kept sneaking up on him and trying to like pounce on him, and came really up to him, like ready to take him out for food. And he just picked up a toilet roll. And the fucking lion doesn't know what a toilet roll is. And he's like, ha ha. Like, imagine this is a piece of toilet roll. It's like, ha ha. And he stands at him. And the lion's like, whoa, what the fuck? Why are you so confident? What is that? What is that, guys? Do you know what that is? I don't know what that is. Is he gonna kill us with it? What does it do? Why is he so secure about this? He should be afraid. And he, like, the lion was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm hungry. And he's like, but I have this. And he's like, and the lioness is just, it was a lioness. She was like, I don't know. Do I risk it? There's no health care in the fucking Serengeti or wherever we are. Like, I can't go to the hospital if this shit fucks me up. There's no second chances. What is that? No, seriously, bro, what is that? And she gave up. She was like, I don't want to chance it. You know, I got kids. And she's like, you know what? Never mind. You can live this time. And she left. You know what? I literally, you watched me switch out for bigger ones of these. And they're still falling out. I think it's just literally because I'm talking. So basically all I'm saying is, sometimes what counts is your height or your weight if you have no skill. But if you have no skill, you're equally fucked against someone who does. I don't think it's gender that makes a difference, because I exist around gamers, and there are plenty of gamers who could never win a fight with anyone. Like, a toddler could beat them up. If they tried to stamp on an ant, like, the ant would push them over. So, from my perspective, what my mama taught me, by beating the shit out of a bunch of guys in front of me as a little girl, is literally that what matters more than size is skill, and anyone can have that. I've seen people be bested by little boys. Like, I've seen videos of, like, really big guys, like, wrestling with their kid, and then their kid just kicking them in the nuts or whatever. And, yeah, like, I feel like combat is a skill issue. And I feel like that's the more realistic, less deluded perspective. There are serial killers who abduct people and tear them apart in their basement, who've killed many, many people, overpowered many, many people. Usually they don't actually do it with combat. They're not lurking in a bush, waiting to jump on you and best you in a fight, hand to hand. They usually drug you or deceive you. Yeah, because anyone smart enough to get away with murder multiple times knows that just because you might be bigger than your opponent doesn't mean that they can't fuck you up. Even serial killers won't take that chance, and there's a reason. But, like, I don't know. Like, I will agree that men have a physical advantage over women. And it doesn't hurt my fifis. Like, I can listen to someone say that in a stream and not go, I'm leaving because you're not telling me I'm big and strong and can beat anyone. If you don't believe in girl power, I don't believe in you. Unsubbed. But for some reason, there are tirades of emotionally sensitive people who just fall apart at the statement that combat is not a size issue, it is a skill issue. Like, some people can't take it. They're like, unless you say that I, specifically, a random man you do not know, could beat you in a fight, I can't be here. Unless you tell me I'm the apex predator and I could beat you at anything, I am just too sensitive. I just can't handle it. But I feel like it's a good lesson for anyone to know, never overestimate your advantage. Never. Never. And I mean, it applies between men. Like, I've seen scrawny fucking guys beat the shit out of big muscular men. It applies to men too. Like, you can have a gamer boy build and beat the fuck out of someone with a fucking Rock Johnson build. Based on skill. Based on skill. Don't rely on your gender to win a fight. It's skill. It's fucking skill. And most of the time, weaponry. I mean, it doesn't matter how physically strong you are. If, like, someone is 5 feet away with a gun, you're equally fucked. Like, I don't know how that works in people's head either. We live in a world of technology. Yeah, I don't think I can wear these for streams. I think they're a gamer only thing because I'm moving my jaws so much. They just keep falling out. Unless I tape them in. Do I have tape? I could just literally like tape them into my ear. What about two people without skill? I think then physique matters. It can. If you both have no advantages, then your baseline loadout might count for more. Maybe. Maybe. Oh no. I mean, if you both have balls, it's anyone's guess who's gonna kick who's first. So even then, I'm still like, maybe. I mean, for me, I'm short, so like, balls are closer to eye height. It's much easier for me to incapacitate you. Like, it's a much easier task to reach that. So like, if two men both have balls, but one is bigger, I still think that I don't necessarily know the bigger one's gonna definitely win. If you both have no skill, but you both have balls, do you know the first response that a male has when adrenaline pumps? The balls shrivel ready for combat. Well, if you think that the person who's picking on you is tiny and unscary and like completely not a threat, are you going to get a rush of adrenaline? Like if you convince yourself, I'm a big boy and that is a small boy, and you don't get the adrenaline rush, what does the ball shrivel achieve? I feel like it's important not to assume that you can just win everything just because you have a cock. I feel like that's important to remember. I don't think your cock is like a buyout thing that's just going to instantly win every fight. I don't think that's the be-all and end-all. It's not what I've seen. It's not what I've experienced. I feel like if you feel that way, you're putting yourself in danger. Whether you're fighting a man or woman, do not assume that your size or your sex is going to give you 100% advantage in every situation. I've seen too many people fall for that and literally fall because of that. Yeah, I think it's a good lesson. I think having a measured, tempered response about your capacity, your capability, and your ability to assess danger as well. Like, I'm technically physically stronger than a child or a baby, but I don't need a baby to acknowledge that to feel comfortable. Like, if I was talking to a niece or a nephew and they were like, I could beat you in a fight, I wouldn't be like debating them like, nuh-uh, I can't respect you till you realize I could beat the fuck out of you. So like, I don't know, like the sensitivity and anger, even if you think you're right and you think I'm wrong, which you're totally entitled to, the sensitivity about it drives me mad. Like, how did you get so fucked up? Because mentally that's weird. Mentally that's a weird place to be. That is a sensitivity. Like, I don't walk into a room full of people who are inferior to me in any way and say, you have to acknowledge that I'm superior. Like, what's going on with you? Are you okay? Like, even if you think I'm inferior, like, demanding that I acknowledge and go, you're right, random person. You could beat me in a fight. I don't know who you are or what your fighting experience is, but I'm sure you could beat me the fuck up. Like, if you need that from me to sit here, therapy. Therapy. This is your sign. But when I come back, I have to totally move to headsets. I can't talk with these things in. Just my jaw moving, just it evicts them. With strong enough steroids, anyone could be strong. Yeah, to be fair, but I wouldn't advertise steroids. I feel like steroids have consequences, and there's more to life than being strong. Like, for example, even if I could opt for a bigger, stronger body, I'm not sure it'd count for much in America where everyone can just open carry in a lot of states. Like, what is my muscles gonna do? It's Streets o'clock. Oh, I'm 1 minute past. I'll go do that now. Look at him. Okay, I'll do Pete first because he's on the camera right now. I gotta ask a question. When I give my bunnies treats, like, and I get them to stand on their hind legs and face you guys, do you see their cute little faces or do you just see my hand? Do you get to see their little chin? Yeah, we can see them. Do you get to see their little chin though? A little, yeah? Okay, so my hand isn't in the way. Perfect. Because I need you to appreciate the chin. Thanks, Amar. You're a legend. All right, I'll go get the treats. Where's Hamter? I actually gave the mouse a niblet today. But oh, they're checking for more. He's like, where's the rest? Where's the rest? And he's like, did you get another treat, bitch? Where's my treat? She's investigating. He's like, no, I didn't, I swear. But yeah, the mouse, he has a heat mat now because it's cold. It's cold. And she's small. And I didn't want it to get too chilly. And I think it's working because she was out and about when I was in there and she was like, whoa, what's going on? I held her today. She doesn't really like being touched, but I held her when I cleaned her out and she let me. And it was cute as fuck. And she's so small. She has these minuscule little hands and they're just like people hands. They're just like human hands. Like rats and mice have miniature human hands. It's crazy. Covered in fur everywhere except their little human hands. Rat hands are amazing. Yeah, I really like rats. I'm a big fan of rats. I have had fancy rats and I also used to do humane pest control when I was younger. So that meant moving rats instead of killing them, which is pretty cool. So yeah, with all of that life experience, I can safely say, like, I am a big fan of rats. People underestimate them. People think they're dirty and stupid, but they're very smart and clean. Twitch is going through a rough patch. If it ever shut down, where would you consider streaming? It depends. I mean, I might try my hand at a few other platforms, but if I can't really make it work, I don't really give a fuck because I have like 2 or 3 other jobs like lined up that I could do instead. So I'm doing this for fun. No, I would rather die than stream on Kick. As it is right now, maybe Kick will change in the future, but as it is right now, I feel like it's for people who... I feel like Kick is for people who have to try not to get banned. If you know what I'm saying. I don't want to be too mean about it, but like... Okay, if I was mean about it, I would say I have enough human decency that I don't need Kick. Like, Kick is one of those places where if you've been disgraced or banned, or if you have a proclivity for allowing Nazis, or if you, like, want to, like, flash your vagina, or have, like, just raw fucking sex straight up in your stream, maybe if you have stuff you need to get away with, Kick's useful, right? Because it has, its main appeal is its lax enforcement of rules. Like, it doesn't really have that many rules. And I feel like it's by design because it's run by a gambling company. Like, gambling was not so easy to sponsor people to do on stream. So, like, when the gambling companies realized they couldn't sponsor people to do streams gambling as easily anymore, they migrated to a place where there were just no rules. They just created a platform where there were just no fucking rules. And it means people who need an environment where there are no rules congregated. If you see a scandal where someone ends up in prison or some shit that happened on stream, it most likely happened on Kick. There is a reason why that is the case. Out of the last 10 people I've seen go to jail for shit they did on stream, all of them were Kick streamers. So, like, I feel like when you create an environment like that, you invite a community that is aggressive and racist, homophobic, sexist, cruel. And I don't really want to sit in that environment and let that impact who I am. Like, you emulate the people around you. I do not want that to be my community. Right? I don't want to be seeing fucking swastikas every 5 seconds on my stream in chat. I think I'm going to stick to places where you genuinely have to be a decent human being. Like, have, like, the default, bare minimum human decency. Like, that's where I want to be. I don't really need the money. Like, I'm not in a position financially where I'm desperate enough to subject myself to assholes unnecessarily. Like, I would rather be on a platform where you can maintain and manage who's here and enjoy the people you invite to the table and like be happy that they're there. Kick in its current state does not have that appeal. It has not cultivated that appeal. It hasn't. I don't know if you agree. Maybe I have the wrong end of the stick. I don't know. Press 1 if you agree. Press 2 if you think there's more to it. Because I feel like that's all there is to it. I got nothing to get away with. I don't really need Kick. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys agree. You articulate that well. Good. People are suggesting YouTube, but YouTube doesn't like people with Tourette's. Like, I'm not allowed to make a living on YouTube because they don't make an exception for my tics. So I would get demonetized. I do get demonetized. It's one of the reasons why I don't have many YouTube videos. It's like I can't justify it. I can't pay off my editor for the content. Because either I have to edit out my tics and then I get a lot of harassment from people who think that I was faking and that I'm somehow cured now. Or I leave them in and I get no money, no ad rev from any of it because they mark it as adult content because of the tics. So I am discriminated against because of my condition and therefore I'm not welcome on YouTube. And until they fucking fix that, I would make YouTube videos, but it's not worth it. Can't justify it. I just can't. Because I feel like my editor deserves to be paid for their work. Couldn't you see for that? No, I think that most I don't know, but I think they just pass the buck to their advertisers who are undisclosed. So what about Rumble? What the fuck is Rumble? I've never heard of Rumble in my life. That's where you go where you're cancelled? I've been cancelled a few times. I ain't had to go there. You know, I spoke to Destiny once and he said that I'm uncancelable and I was like, that sounds like a challenge. But to be fair, if it is a challenge, I'm fucking failing it. He's right. So far, he's so fucking right. Prove him wrong. Well, funnily enough, I have no street cred when it comes to the other content creators. I ain't never been in no trouble. None. And it's so many of them are like, so what are you in for? And I'm like, nothing, literally nothing. I just get on with people and I am fine. I haven't had any problems. Time to change that. No, I'm good. It's fine. I got barely any subs as it is. I don't need to break from people being able to sub for 2 weeks. I go broke. My buddies would starve. What? What is Destiny like? In person, just nice. He was very, very nice to me. Never said anything mean. He bought me dinner once. He was just a lovely guy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have no scoop. I don't have nothing clippable to say about that man. Like, he's just nice. All the drama between streamers feels very high school, and it's very manufactured. You'd be surprised how many streamers have beef who are either secretly fucking or are best mates behind the scenes and are literally just playing up your fucking reaction so that people talk about them. And like genuinely don't even have any fucking beef. Like, you getting invested in drama they ain't even invested in. Like, they go into parties and shit behind your back. Going, huh, she said this about me. And she's like, he said this about me. And like, you're like, oh my god, my queen, my king, I'll defend you. And you're all warring on fucking social media while they're drinking together and laughing at you all. Don't waste your time on other people's fucking battles, I swear to god. Yeah, rage bait is a common thing. Yeah, because rage makes money. Oh my god. The most money I've ever made is when I had the N-word tick. Like, that's how you know I don't have fake Tourette's, because if I could fake my tics, if I was faking my tics for you all, I would just keep on with that shit. The more angry people were, the more people came over to watch. And the more people who came over to watch, the more subs I had. Holy fuck. Like, if I was choosing my tics and faking them, like, I would be making so much more money. Rage is so popular. People love to be angry. People love to be edgy. And people love to jump on board with something that makes them feel rebellious. So, like, people love standing up for a guy who's been, like, accused of some stuff. Like, some of the most popular streamers, fucking most popular presidents, people who've been accused of some dark shit. People are like, well, I believe them because I'm a champion for social justice. I'm the one. Yes, me. I'll be your knight. People love that shit. People fucking love that shit. So, yeah. Gotta say, rage bait is definitely a business. It's a dangerous business. You're never safe. Like, there are some psychos out there. It will compromise your safety for life, but some people are like, you know what? The money is worth it. We put Andrew Jackson on a $20 bill. That dude was terrible. What about fucking... What was his name? Epithecus? Conundrum? Fucking... Who came over and pretended he discovered... What's his name? Copernicus? Columbus! Thank you. I knew it was a K. Fucking Columbus. Mongolians have Genghis Khan all over their bills? great men of history were rarely good men? Oh my fucking god. When women say women who make history are rarely good girls, we're talking about like wearing pants instead of a skirt, doing social justice even though it was considered like not ladylike. We're not talking about raping everybody and chopping them up. Holy fuck. Like, one of my biggest questions of 2024 is why do so many people love rapists? Like, most of the people who, like, we give podcasts or give really high view accounts to have done the most questionable fucking shit imaginable. Like, 100%. Like, so many of them have literally, like, will boast about grabbing people by the pussy and shit. You know? And then when people are like, yeah, they assaulted me, people are like, what? Him? No. Right? Never applies to women. But if you're a dude, it's like a full-on marketing strategy at this point. Getting accused is good for business. What is that? What is that? Even throughout history. Like, you could be famous for inventing electricity and you'll die alone, single, and a virgin married to a fucking pigeon. Because a pigeon is the animal who gave you the most attention in life, right? Getting no bitches, getting no recognition, nothing. Nothing. Van Gogh. Wasn't he the dude who chopped his ear off? Was that the same guy? Was that a different guy? But Van Gogh died in obscurity. Died in obscurity. All the guys who were sexually inappropriate, molesty, awful, they're the ones we make famous. They're the ones we love. Like Columbus. Columbus. Handwritten confession to the debauched, horrific things that he did. We love him. Humanity looks at him like a fucking hero. It's so bizarre. So bizarre. So fucking bizarre. Like, low-key, we live a time where most of the globe really likes it if you're a bit molesty. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's so fucked. But is it true or not? Like, am I just seeing the wrong media? Or is it just me? Or are most of the guys who go down in history, are most of the guys who get most of the recognition, are most of the guys with most of the money on this planet, are most of the guys who get the biggest viewer count, are most of the YouTubers that are big as fuck, are most of the men who fucked with people horribly? Like, if you want to get famous, if you want to get money, it feels like this is a part of it. Minecraft YouTubers. How many of them have you heard of? And how many of the ones you've heard of done something inappropriate with kids? Because it's a weird ratio. I don't know anyone who's fucked with kids. But almost all of the Minecraft YouTubers I've ever heard of. Isn't that strange to anyone? Andrew Tate, one of the biggest male influences to men on this planet. Sex trafficking. Diddy, sex trafficking. And worse. Well, I don't know if you can get worse. And others. Other contexts of the same fucking crime. So, like, Russell Brand. Okay, yeah. But it's strange as fuck. Why is the biggest... David Bowie. David Bowie puzzles me because so many people love the shit out of him. It's widely acknowledged that he had sex with a 14-year-old. If you can call that sex. I don't think you should. What? Not David? Not only was it not an accusation, it was literally just like common knowledge for decades. Decades! It's so puzzling to me. What is that? What is that? Please? Please tell me, what is that? Why? Like, why don't people know about David Bowie? It's been public knowledge since like the 80s. Pew. I don't get it. I don't get it. it's gotten to the point in history where being accused, regardless of whether there's evidence, regardless of whether you're found guilty, being accused is so good for your career as a man. It's like a stepping stone. Or defending someone who did it. Like if you dodge questions like, I don't know that guy, they're not my friend, and then like people dig it up and go, actually you're their best friend and you do know that guy. But like, it's weird. Like women don't have the same thing. We don't like make our best examples and leaders. It's not like, that's not on the checklist. It's male influencers. There's not like a long slew of female influencers who've molested people and fucked with people who are like super famous. We don't look up to the women who do this shit. But we always vote for, we always watch, we always love the men who do it for some reason. We're looking for an example for men. Let's choose Andrew Tate. There's no female equivalent. Like, there's no woman who hates men, who's molested men or sex trafficked men, or like done sex crimes against men, who's like a huge example to young girls, who every young girl loves. To the point where they can't listen to male teachers because they just can't respect men. They need a female teacher. Like, there's no comparative example. It's really strange to me, this phenomenon. Like, Genghis Khan, on a fucking note, on a money note in Mongolia, he raped, like, most of our ancestors, but let's go! There's no female equivalent. None. None! It drives me wild! Wild! Like, how? You can't trust him with your daughter, but he'll give him a country. Who, like, if I say that sentence, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Exactly. You're right. But why am I right? Why? What is the psychology behind this thing? What is it? What is the allure? Jelaine. Okay, so what swathe of female Redditors? What, like, if I mention that woman's name, there is not going to be a single fucker that's female in chat who's like, actually, she's the G. She's the top G. There's never going to be a single woman, if I mention that woman's name, who's like, they're all false accusations. Don't believe everything you say in the media. She is not an equivalent. She's dead to everyone. You cannot say that. I call bullshit. Does she have a podcast? Can she make millions off what she did? No. You only get to make millions off being a creep, to put it mildly, if you're a male. You can't. You can't be president and have those kind of accusations if you're a woman. You just can't be president in general. Fuck. But why? Like, I want the analysis. I want therapists to weigh in. I want psychologists to weigh in. Like, why do men respect a man more? Why do men want a man who's done this shit to have everything? Why do we live in a system where that is a part of being a successful male? Why is that? Who decided that? When was that? Because it must have been thousands of years ago. And why is it still true to today? We can't agree on memes for 24 hours. Memes get stale after 24 hours, but rape as a success story lasts millennia. Why? I want to know. I want to fucking know. Is it 2025 where we're like, you know what? This whole rapiness is like kind of getting old. We need something fresh, something new. Like, Please. Why do women have a thing for serial killers? Am I allowed to say it, chat? Am I allowed to say it? Not all women. In fact, not even most women. Like, for most women, red flag is a fucking red flag. Like, but some people have trauma, and there's this thing called repetition compulsion. So if you want to ask that question, repetition compulsion, go look that up. It'll explain everything you need to know. In a nutshell, if you want the 5-second explanation, why are there people attracted to serial killers? It works both ways, by the way. There are men who are attracted to female serial killers. Abso-fucking-lutely. Messaging them in prison and everything. Repetition compulsion. People who've been abused quite often end up in a cycle of abuse. But luckily, not everyone's traumatized. I'm a male and I don't respect that man who's done terrible things. I feel like most of the people in my chat and my community are people who don't respect terrible things in general. Like, I feel like you just belong here. That's just normal here. Like, that is not a... You don't even need to have a I am a man added onto that. You could just say, I don't support terrible shit. And I'm like, yeah, same. Everyone here is like, yeah, same. Yeah, totally. Like, that's kind of weird and fucked. Of course. Of course. Like, common sense is the norm here. Welcome, you found your fucking people. Settle in. It's hard not to disagree. Pretty simple concept. Very easy. I got a timeout for 40 minutes. I don't know what you did, sweetheart, but it was, like, probably deserved. 40 minutes sounds, in mod time, that is a I hate to break it to you, Kraken. I'm so grateful that you're here, but, like, maybe this is a learning situation here. They don't do 40 minutes for no reason. And, yeah. Yeah, that's a real one. You should maybe look at your last message from 40 minutes ago and go, where did I go wrong? That's where I went wrong. That is exactly where I took the wrong turn here. Counter-arguments respectfully is not allowed. Oh, I've seen plenty of counter-arguments in chat, sweetheart. Like, you've seen people have different views than me, and I'm like, okay, I'll give you my opinion, but it's okay. Like, counter-opinions have been allowed on this channel. Don't you even give me that. Don't you sea lion the shit out of this. Don't you be a sea lion now. You're better than that, Kraken. I know you. I believe in you. Yeah, you are. Good, good, good. That's why you're not banned, sweetheart. A sea lion? What? Oh, you don't... Press 1 if you don't know what a sea lion is. Press 2 if you know what it is. Because after we describe this shit, we're gonna go watch some videos. Bitch! You forgot? Sonny, you lucky bitch! Oh, I wish I could forget what a sea lion is, but I, as a human on the internet, encounter these fucking assholes every day. They're exhausting. You don't know what a sea lion is? Okay, a sea lion is someone who is blatantly trolling, but respectfully. Why should black people have rights? I'm asking as a legitimate question, totally legitimate. I'm just respectfully having a conversation. Why shouldn't we kill, like, this random minority? Like, why shouldn't we be mean? Why shouldn't we ban people from being allowed to be gay? why though? It's a legitimate, I'm just asking as a curious citizen. I'm just having a normal question, a normal debate. I'm just asking an honest question. Curious. I'm so curious. I'm not a bad person. Oh, there's no reason to resort to ad hominem attacks. I'm not homophobic. There's no need for name calling. I'm just having an intellectual debate. I'm just asking a question. Why can't I be a douchebag on the internet without consequences? Isn't this freedom of speech? Legitimate question. I don't know why everyone's getting so mad. I'm just asking a legitimate question. I'm just curious. I'm not being offensive. There's no need to raise your voice. Caps lock seems a little extreme. I'm just asking why I'm not allowed to be a Nazi. Hypothetically. That's a sea lion. A sea lion dresses up extremely vile, trolly, disgusting, energy vampire shit as a legitimate question. Not a devil's advocate. They own that it's their question. But they think it's perfectly intellectual and it's perfectly fine to ask, just asking. I'm just asking politely. They are more likely to say, no need to resort to ad hominem attacks. That is how they start everything. I'm just me being a piece of shit. But I'm smart and I'm civil, so you have to engage with me. Otherwise, everything you say, if you walk away, it means you're illegitimate and you lose. You have to debate me for 20 hours on Facebook because I'm just asking a question. Otherwise, if you run away, you're wrong because I'm just asking to be a piece of shit. That's a sea lion. I fucking hate sea lions. They are energy vampires. They're disgusting. That's a sea lion. And you're better than that, Kraken. Why are they called sea lions, though? I have no idea, but it's always a sea lion with these glasses. They're always wearing... Whenever people make a cartoon of someone saying some sea lion shit, it's always a sea lion wearing these glasses. He's like, pardon me. I just want to engage in a reasonable debate. But technically, why can't we kill all of these people? As a legitimate question. No need to raise your voice. No need to get so angry. I just want to engage in a reasonable... I just want to exchange ideas. I just want to learn. I'm truly clueless. Why is this a bad idea? Sea lion. Fucking hate those guys. Don't be a sea lion. We all know what you're doing. Piece of shit. Just own it. Okay, I googled it. It goes back to a comment from 2014. Do you see how long we've been dealing with this shit? 10 fucking years and I'm still mad! Ah! Fuck sea lions. You've been socially educated on a facet of fucking unredeemable people. Eye-twitchingly disgusting people. There, it's been explained. Do you think some of them actually believe what they say? Who gives a shit? The impact is still the same. Who gives a shit what they feel? The impact is still the same. I don't care whether they're lying to everyone else or lying to themselves. Same fucking thing. They want to pretend they're being civil. they can equally all get fucked. I'm sure it's a bit of A, bit of B. Who gives a shit? Was that a good explanation though? Do you understand the sea lion rage I feel? Are you on board? Are you on board with my fucking tirade? My holy war, whatever it's called. Yeah, okay, I'm glad we're all in agreement. Fuck sea lions. No sea lions ain't welcome here, get fucked. Mods are permitted to identify sea lion ship and ban people for it. Fuck sea lions. Energy vampire ass bitch. No. No! We're gonna add it to the Discord rules. No sea lioning, motherfucker. No! Do you also hate pomegranates? No, what the fuck did pomegranates do? Oh my god. That's apples and pomegranates. There's no comparison. They ain't energy vampires. They deposit the calories in the most delightful and crunchy way. Get out of here. They ain't harming no one. Fruits are great. They're harmless as shit. Plants have feelings, but they want you to eat their fruit. They're like, please eat my fruit. I need to deposit my babies somewhere else. Please ship my babies somewhere away from here, so I do not have to compete with them for nutrients. Fruits is freely given. They're like, please, I made this just for you. Eat the shit out of it. Literally. Pomegranates are like peaceful as fuck. To a masochistic degree, they're just like, eat me, oh, and the worst they can do is be grunge. There's no way that pomegranates make me in the slightest bit mad. None. Sea lions, in the figurative degree, like me and sea lions that are just sea lions are like 50% fine. You know? Sea lions on the internet degree, the online trolls, me and them are like minus 9,000. Like, fuck you. There is a tier of hell made just for you. Dante's Inferno needs like an addendum. It needs additions. It needs a DLC for the level of depravity we have in this day and age. Like, that shit wasn't written for like a fuck ton of time. I don't even know when Dante was. And I'm betting it wasn't 2,000 years ago. Whenever Dante invented the extra tiers, I don't know what he did, like the hell speedrun or some shit. I don't know how he knows what hell is like, but weird flex, but okay. Thank you for the information. I'm sure. Okay, since the 1300s, there's probably been a few more levels of hell added, if I'm quite honest with you. Not least because there's probably a few extra architects in there. But I'm pretty sure there's a whole level just for sea lions. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. What do sea lions eat? Your time and energy. They're like, no one's gonna spend it on me because I'm a decent person, so I'll just have to be a piece of shit. Nom nom nom. Oh, you spent an hour writing this reply? I'm not even gonna read all of that. But I'm just asking a question. Totally innocent and curious. Not being malicious at all, but why should you have rights? Are we criticizing e-girls again? E-girls! E-girls will, at worst, compliment you in the girls' toilets. And sometimes the boys' toilets. But that's another story. At worst, they'll just have big boobies, even when you're trying not to get an erection. That's it! It's all e-girls are guilty of. That's it! I have never lost any time, any energy. I have never been mad at an e-girl in my life. I'm like, congrats on the boobs. Anyway. Like, why are we bringing e-girls? Why are we even conflating the two? What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, that's like me talking about murderers and you going, yeah, but what about people who don't try their shoelaces? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? That's who you bring up? That's who? Of all the fucking degenerates. That said, though, need to pee, and then we're gonna watch some videos, okay? I'm gonna go take a brief bio break, and then, whoop, we can be, like, hopefully entertained and not traumatized. Side-eye. Side-eye. Mods. So you can enjoy the view of my bunnies. Oh, wait, no. Okay, you can enjoy the view of my beautiful, noble chair. Custom designed, sleek, and ergonomic, perfectly weighted and balanced. Those curves. Look at those curves, chat. Exclamation mark, noble chairs. Be right back.
Aquaman.
Okay, let's watch some videos. Now that I've done my educational part. Honestly, same. I guess you can't dry your laundry outside in Chicago. Oh. Oh my god. Noted. What? Oh my god. You know what? I'm fine with how humbling children's TV has gotten. I feel like children do need to be humbled a tiny amount. Wow. No way. Are you gonna headshot that thing? No. No. I thought not. That was her solution. You'd think whoever installed this sliding door would like know about locks and stuff. Why doesn't it have a lock? Surely it has a fucking lock. Oh my god. That was so undignified. Huh? What? How are there enough people who've taken a tandem shit that there are literally tandem shit cubicles? Like, who, what, how, what, why? Like, where are all of you? I've taken a tandem shit in my life. I've never been to the bathroom and been like, you know what, I wish there wasn't a wall right there between me and all these other strangers. Like, where, there must be so many of you covertly in society. Must be. How do you know each other? How do you all know that you want to take a shit together? Where are you? Why don't you speak up? How? What the fuck? How is there enough for infrastructure to be indulging you? Where the fuck? There must be a percentage of you right here in my chat. Like, there must be a few people who need someone to hold their hand while they embrace the fucking porcelain throne. There must be. There's someone out there must be able to explain this to me, and I bet you won't, you motherfucker. Why? 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 I am sorry, but that is the most photoshopped pile of buckets. What? What? I need to know everything. I'm so drunk. I need everything explained to me like a child. Why? Why did the After Effects add this shit? Is that what we're calling it now? What? How are there even mattresses that small? Is that like a sample? Is that like the free fucking sample? I swear that's the free sample. There is no human alive that should be trusted to sleep alone that would need no. But also, like, I am 5'2", I'm tiny, right? And I buy a mattress that's like 3 times more space than I would ever fucking need in my life. I want to roll around. I want to spread out. Like, why? Like, even the tiniest humans in existence. Why wouldn't you want a massive bed? Like, why even bother making these? Oh my god. Oh my god. What even is that? Why does it have so many X's on it? Someone made that too. Someone made that. I had a rabbit who literally dug a corner of my sofa right down the crevice, dug it so hard, turned around, shat a bunch of babies into the hole, and then just hopped away like nothing happened. Little bish. Like, we had to dig out all of her babies out of the sofa and like raise them ourselves. Terrible mother. 2 out of 10. Oh my god, what? Excuse me? Wow! Skills. You know what, props. That's pretty incredible, actually. Absolutely. I know this. Like, when I came across this song, by the way, it was by someone who was like me, just before I discovered I was actually a lesbian dating men. Wait, what was that? I swear, I literally saw someone give birth raw when I was like 11. I was like, beep! Everyone in the room was like, because like they just played some woman like vag POV of someone giving birth, like full on vag eye view, and we were like, no, no, never, stay the fuck away from me. Just pointing at all the boys in the room, just like, no, what the fuck is wrong with you? Don't look at me, right? All you had to play was this. We didn't even need the full-on intravaginal trauma. Like, we could have just seen this and it would have been enough. This is a condom ad just in itself. For free? Yeah, bumper to bumper traffic is only fun if you're actually into them. Oh my god, what? Why was there audio? Who the fuck? What? What? That could have been a seamless. We could have never fucking known. wait, they're illuminated now? Doesn't it one day run out of charge, or can you charge it wirelessly? Like, that's what I want to know. Is this like a perk that lasts like a month at best? Or like, is there a way to... Because I can wirelessly charge my phone. Why? So you can find them in the dark, obviously. Some people like shit with their lights off. Like, some people are insecure, okay? And they prefer the lights turned low as fuck. But you still want them to find the good bit. I don't know how to politely say what I assumed about this situation, but this was not the situation that I assumed. I'm judging by the Omegalols that some of you know exactly what I thought. And that's all that needs to be said. That's a squirrel, right? Yeah, I've had this treatment from a squirrel too. Like, are you supposed to take offense? Because, like, at the same time, they are showering you in their favorite food. So, like, is this anger or love? I still don't fucking know. I mean, this is why I'm terrible at choosing men, too. But, like, is this anger or love? Like, I genuinely... Do you want me to be fed or have a concussion? But also, they tend to usually make a sound that like... Pah, 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 pah. That's usually the sound. The fact that he's going... Beep, beep, says to me that this might be love. He's really efficient about it, too. It's like there's infinite pine cones. Like, how are there so many that he can throw them at such a rhythm? Like, this is so many pine cones. Is this target practice? Is this love? Is this hate? I mean, they eat pine cones. I still don't know. Instant karma before. Thanks, Goliathus. The biggest crime is that nobody's jamming. Like, everyone is so still. That somewhere in the audience, there is a boyfriend quaking in their boots. Like, oh no, It's always the same, but we'll figure it out. What kind of meat is like anybody? What? There's a meat that's a roll of the dice in this situation. There's like a random fucking RNG meat. That's just like, nobody knows how it's gonna be. Which one is that? The only reason you point out when something is reliable is when there's something that isn't. When there's something that, like, one day you check in on it and it's one way, and then you check in on it and another day and it's not. Which one is that? I have not come across that one. It just keeps going. How much can you dock someone's pay before it essentially just becomes slavery? Like, that is you watching your entire paycheck for the next 9 years go down the drain. Good? What are you fucking talking about good? The manager should have bought better shelves. Oh my god, someone save him. No, he's getting tumble dried. What? That was so good. Like, this is why I would never go fishing. I would just make some man-made fish. Like, man-made fish seems to be superior in every way. They got way better singing voices. Holy shit. No! Stop! Fuck you! Ugh. Ah! No! What? No, 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 no. Yeah, they're there for. In what world is that? Oh, I see it now. Holy fuck, I see it now. Like, that's the banana insides, and this is the peel, and this is the peel. I get it. I get it, but I don't, but I do. Holy shit, that's terrifying. That's so terrifying. No. Wow. Yep. Having a bad day? Here are some slidey tigers. Huh. Are they real? They don't look real. Are they real tigers? Something about the movement is funny. Are those real tigers, chat? Is this an actual bit of footage? Can you guess which cup? Wait. I wasn't paying attention. Hang on. 3 cups. No pieces. 1 piece. Uh-huh. It's gonna be none of them because he just slipped it off the edge right here. I swear to God, chat. There. That swipe. Watch it. There. Off the edge. Off the fucking edge. It should be number 1, you sneaky fuck. Yeah, fuck you. He's just angry because I figured it out. Wait, what? What did Hannibal do? What I love about Hannibal is not just the over-the-top visuals, which are very artful and beautiful, and I would totally have like a man totem in the corner of my room. Like every death scene they had that was left for the investigator, I would have that as interior decor. No kidding. So beautiful. But he used a woman's trauma and became her daddy figure to weaponize her because the producers never explained repetition compulsion, but they utilized it in this show because they know psychology, and I found that beautiful. Love that show. If you haven't, watch the Hannibal series, not the movies. You can watch the movies too, but the series is something else. Stuck in my mind. Love it. Can't forget it. What the fuck? Where is he going? What? Oh. Hey, I have a mouse. What a cutie. Oh, you know what that... You know what? That's a fair reaction. You know what that little tail wiggle? That little... That little tail wiggle. That tail wiggle means, hey, other mice, pay attention. There's danger over there. Look, everyone look. Should we be alert? I don't know. Should we run? I don't know, but we should look. That's what that little tail wiggle means. And they were right, because this is a flatulent person right here. Yep. Is that real? What? He's like a star at the front and an exclamation mark at the back. Look, little star. Turn around, little kitty. Exclamation mark. Amazing. Holy shit. That's a fucking skateboarding injury at the half. Never again. I swear I saw this, and I swear they were Mormons. I don't know for sure. Can somebody fact check? But like, I swear I saw this, and the comment section was like, they're Mormons, by the way. I guess they could be. If they are, they're the most majestic Mormons I've ever seen. We don't really have a lot of Mormons over here in the UK. This is my first introductory session with them, and so far I'm very impressed. For dinner? For dinner? Surely that's dessert. There can't be a lot of calories in there. I don't want to... Isn't that the same person? Using your best mate as a jumper is amazing. It's a bit more difficult when you're human, though. I don't want to explain myself, but I think I might have what it takes to be a Smash Bros. Commentator. I think. No way. Hey, that's amazing. You know what? That's aspirational. One day I'll be able to say this. It does. It always sucks. Oh! Oh! They should just rickroll. They should just be like, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn you round without loop. And like, it should just be like expected that you're angry, but okay with it. Beautiful. What? Wait. Holy fuck. Wait, what happened to it? No, no, no. I'm sorry to keep repeating. Holy fuck. Is it supposed to look like that? It looks like it's been munched up by a fucking warhead. What kind of kernels of corn are you harvesting there? I swear, actual original Batman is even gayer. Like that's tame for original's fucking 50s Batman. Wait. Wait. I can pause them with my earphones? I mean, if they stayed in my ears, that'd be perfect, but look at this shit. To be fair, I would actually be more enticed by this advert than the fucking generic shit we got right now. What? How did your girlfriend sell you like this? Did she sell you really well? Did she sell you even though your treads have worn thin? Did she get you a high price for you? How is this? Oh, my girlfriend's dad sold me like this. I hope he got a good price. What the fuck? We get it. Formula One is gay. Why do you keep putting this in here? Like, I've never watched Formula One in my life. I don't know why I had my first tick and my first word were Michael Schumacher. And yet, we get it. We get it. I've seen enough. Okay, verdict. Bang, bang. Very gay. Whatever. What's next? So glad I don't have a sister. If you're British, you ask why things don't have a foreskin. Just saying. Like, we like our men intact. Oh, wait, I accidentally paused it. Sorry. Oh, that was such a wide target. How did you not miss that? Oh my god, that is fucking dangerous. That could take your eye out. You can tell she's been with him a long time because of fast reactions. Look at that. She ducks so fast. Yeah, look at that. You can tell they're made for each other. I just start throwing shoes at everyone. I'm an extrovert, so I just pick up everything and just go, you. Are you an employee? How about you? Yeah, you. Can you help me with this? And they're like, what help do you need? I'm like, I don't know. Is this the right shoe for me? And they're like, probably no. What about this one? I'm like, that's more expensive. And they're like, exactly. And I'm like, no. What was that shoe I threw at you? And they're like, that's this model. And I'm like, let's go for this model. What the fuck is that, though? Wait, is that a buffalo? Is that a water buffalo? We'll never know. Wait. I think I can run 4 miles an hour. Is that walk 4 miles an hour? They can swim faster than I can walk. Even if it's just walk. Even if it's swim faster than I run. I can't swim faster than I shit. Like, I am so slow a swimmer. Oh my god. And I don't even know why. I used to do competitive swimming at one point. I used to breathe the water a lot. I think that was the Tourette's. But like, I used to be a competitive swimmer and I can't even swim that fast. I don't think I can swim 30 miles an hour. Mm-hmm. No. Hey! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, well, New World War 3 plan. Bribe the crows, feed them drones. Put treats on the drones. That's it. That's how you survive World War 3, people. $104 versus 98? Wait, which one was 104? Does it speak for their genetics that I don't know which one is 104? Hey! Hey! Oh my god. What? Why are they fighting suddenly? If they fight, it's just business. If they're singing in the same spot, like, how's the lady gonna know which one's which? To be fair, 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 to be fair. Most men who masturbate do not wash their hands after masturbating. So think about that before you shake anyone's hand. Secondly, or thirdly, I don't know, I have shit memory. Men, anyway. God, this is like... Can we go check if the people who made Black Mirror are time travelers? I feel like we really need to thoroughly check. Like, do they have passports? Do they have a legitimate ID? When was their date of birth? Make them repeated like 3 times backwards. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is there a kid jamming? The only unhinged response, the only hinged response even, the only sensical response is to run. This child right here, their survival instincts are null. This is bad parenting. Run. When confronted with a children's entertainer, mace and run and pray. Mace and pray, run and mace, whatever combination you choose. My favorite part is him getting progressively more red as the video goes on. I also hate musicals. Is it bad that I was once in a wood near me and like I didn't know it was a mountain bike trail and I was just walking like, this is a footpath. It was not a footpath. I nearly died. Why did you... Can we all share in how offended I am that she had an option between the dry path and the wet path and she chose the wet path? Right here, look at all that dryness. Look at how much she could have not. And she did. I would literally add this to the group chat after inviting all of my enemies to dinner. Like after all of them had ate and complimented my cooking, I would show them this. There was no other reason. What the fuck? Back in the fire! You ho! I've never been drier in my life! Nope, that'll do it. If I ever need it, that is an instant dry. You know how men need something to think about when they're trying not to have an erection? This is me. I found it. Here we go. I will never have an inappropriate reaction ever again. That is all the nope. No! I need to grow some... So like if I ever get a double chin of any sort for any reason, I'll just need to grow some like fucking facial hair. That's it. I've always felt like a mustache would suit me. All I'm learning so far is I need a boyfriend and a girlfriend. And also, isn't it funny that if it was a woman's chest that she had worn, I'd be banned right now? It's fine. It was a dude. Sorry. What? Wait, I didn't listen. What are we... Fuck, that's lost forever. Oh my god. Hang on. That didn't happen. Anyway, what were we listening to? I can't tell. Like, what was that? Why are we listening to it? It seems inappropriate. What was it? Youth conference. Youth conference. Youth for what? Wait, what is the... What was that? The Holy Conference? Who? Who is the Holy Spirit? And are they a sub or a dom? Like, what the fuck? I'm home educated. I've never... Trinity. What's the Trinity? Is that from the Matrix? Like, genuinely. Wait. I need to be informed. What are we listening to? It's a pastor. Wait, like a religious pastor? A pastor of what? Religion? Which religion? Father, Son, Spirit. But who's the what? Christianity. Wait, this is Christian? This. Wait, how is this Christian? This doesn't sound very Christian. I have a stereotype. I'm not very involved in Christians, but like, I've never... What? I've never heard of a Christian referring to anything as daddy. No. No, like, that can't be. Yeah? Is this... Wait, is this where it originated from? Like, I need to know. I have no understanding whatsoever. I have no contact with any religious people right now, so I'm very oblivious. Is calling God daddy a thing in Christianity? Holy shit! I feel like our culture as like modern 2024ians has like we can't be no Christianity needs a DLC because it doesn't mean the same thing to the rest of the populace. Like to the rest of the populace looking in does not mean the same thing. I don't want to hear none of it. We are body positive here. We are supportive. We are uplifting. Shut the fuck up. All of you, okay? He is trying his best, okay? In a very dry environment. Look at all that powder, okay? Shut the fuck up. We as a community, I'm the leader. We have nothing to say except good for you, okay? We stand a confident man, right? All of us. All of us. Who is even out here buying sand flavored dough anyway? What the fuck? Holy shit. That is a spiritual experience, right? That happened in the UK. I've been living in the UK my whole life and I ain't never seen that. If I saw that once, I would be like a spiritual queen. Holy shit. This is the POV of someone trying women for the first time. It's like, this is very fleshy, very foldy, very. And like, someone's like, may I suggest Tool? And you're like, oh my god. Holy fuck, this works so well. Why didn't I try this first? That's fucking brutal. This look really good. Why does this feel wrong? No. No. Banned. No. No. Banned. Muted. Fucking blocked. No. That was not low. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, whatever you're feeling, this is what it feels like to know about Rolf Harris. Like, this is the Rolf Harris experience. Like, at first, you're like, oh, what a wholesome fella, loves animals. Sweet guy, childhood memories. Love it. I fucking love that. More companies should do that. However, I need another bio break, so you're gonna just have to look at my bunnies for like 30 seconds. I'll be right back, okay? I promise. Unless I forget. I forgot how doors work for a second.
Aquaman.
Hello. And I'm back. Ads. Wait, if there was an ad break, that was not calculated. That was just perfectly timed. I got lucky for a change. Anyway, desktop. See, the best thing about being bi is you can tell your female friends in that situation, hey, if you want to know what an orgasm feels like, I'm here for you, okay? No judgment, okay? No judgment at all. I'm betting on the marshmallow. There we go. I win. No idea. No idea. I think I just saw the equivalent of like when you try to put a tiny dog in the bath and it goes in the air before you even put it in the water. I think I just seen that. I think I just seen the human equivalent. There we are. Very majestic. Oh my fucking god, what the fuck? Holy shit. Ooh, free candy. Wow. They're so beautiful. You know what's crazy? I wonder, because like 7 million years ago or longer, I don't even know the exact date, but like there was a time where centipedes were like the size of a car. They were really thick and really big, and they could definitely take you out. And then they got smaller because of the lack of oxygen in the atmosphere. If the oxygen in our atmosphere declines, we will basically be fairy people. We'll evolve to be like this tall. Which is crazy because that's what happened to the millipedes. And now they've gone from being like, no, I'm big, I'm fearsome, to being like tiny little bits of foot candy. Wow. They're so beautiful though. Oh, they're so cute. No, love. Oh. How dare you? I have the same problem, honestly. Well, I don't mind being a graveyard, an honorable graveyard for a fallen friend. Like, to be fair, if I found that, I'd be like, oh. And then I'd keep him as a bookmark. We call that the enjoy while you can. Enjoy it while you can situation. That is a condition called enjoy it while you can among women, honestly. That's why I'm glad I have no friends, chat. It's missing the. He needs to. No, it's not very human. It's you fucking what, mate? That's what that's called. When you do that, when you square up with someone and you get taller than them, you're like, you fucking what, mate? That's like British. That is universal British. There are many British dialects. That one is universally understood. You fucking what, mate? What you say about my dad? Like, that's what that should be called. You fucking what, mate? I would die inside. We call that cool uncle syndrome. Common affliction. No cure. Did I hear her right? I'm ovulating and I'm white. I'm pretty sure I'm not a great translator. I'm only UKan, but like I'm pretty sure in American that said I'm white. I'm ovulating and I'm white. I love you. I want to fuck my history teacher again. Press 1 if you can relate. Go on. Be brave. Don't be shy. I'm not gonna remember. I'm drunk as fuck. I love you guys. You're so honest. You're so brave. Fucking pioneers over here. Is that a euphemism? No! that candy? What is he dropping? What is that? Wait. Hey! It's sticky things. Okay, that's kind of cute. I approve. Took me a few tries to understand what was going on, but once I did... This fireplace comes with firewood. What? Why is there cracks? I'm concerned. What's the firewood? No! Oh my fucking god! Only in America. Holy shit, my earbuds fell out in outrage. What the fuck? Oh my god. How is everyone alive? This is disgusting. Look at the cracks in it too. Our several hundred-year-old infrastructure could never. Every house around here where I live is like 500 years plus. It's disgusting. But the fireplaces have survived many fucking families. Many fucking families. Yeah, we're unflammable. Holy shit. We got houses older than your country. You guys are like, by the time they figure out there's problems in the design, a hurricane will have taken you all out. Like, we don't need no fucking integrity, no structural integrity, no moral integrity, nothing. I'm gonna guess she's like 18. Maybe less. Like, there's no way you can look young and do that. That's gonna degrade your lifespan by like 50% at least. At least. Like, if you're gonna live on a diet of air freshener, 15 is middle-aged, honestly. Yeah, that's a debuff. That's a good comeback. I've never flied first class. I just want to flex that. Like, you could never pay me enough money to capitulate to airlines. See, they intentionally make it uncomfortable to be in economy or business class because they want you to spend as much money as you can reasonably afford. So all of the discomfort you feel in economy is artificially manufactured, which is bullshit. And I'm not gonna make them money by making them make me suffer. Fuck them. I would rather suffer out of spite than give them the money for economy. You could put some random person through college with the money it takes to sit in a slightly more comfortable chair for 5 hours to 10 hours. Fuck that. Never get conned into paying first class. Ever. You're not that dumb. Do economy. Be uncomfortable for 10 hours. It's better than losing enough money to put someone through college for years. For years! For years! Fuck that. You're not that dumb. Blue glue gun, green glue gun, black glue gun, blue glue gun, blue glue gun, green glue gun, blue 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 glue gun, green glue gun, blue glue gun, green glue gun. Oh my god! Cooks can't pop up this with me. Cooks could club this quickly. Cooks could club this quickly. Cooks cook. That's so close. Woo. Oh. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pause. Is that an anglerfish? Oh my god. This is so cute. Oh, and a little crabby. And a nautilus. No. I would ride the shit out of this, honestly. And a manta ray. Oh my god. I love it. Oh my god, what? That is so... Wait. One red eye, one white eye? Only cats are supposed to... Animals have white eyes. We typically get red eye. What the... what? Is there any context whatsoever? Just nope. Are you repairing? What are you repairing? Like, what is this the renovations of? Why? Why? It's Santa. Fuck you. Fuck you all the way. Nope. You died. Ah, I keep pausing. I'm sorry. No! I wasn't expecting that to be shit. Damn. He does look good. He does look good. Fuck. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That is. Yep. That is Slay. I'm not gonna say anything else. Out of politeness, except damn, you look very, very good. Vlad does some top tier shit. Why won't it play? Wait, don't do me like this. Look, we've enjoyed the view, okay? Hang on, let me fix it. Wait, my whole PC's confused. What? He literally broke my internet. Oh my god. Like, everything's malfunctioned. Holy shit, my computer literally couldn't take it. Oh my god! Fuck! My computer died! No! Like, literally. It's literally frozen. Oh wait, there we go. Well, he didn't miss, technically. Get icing! Icing isn't actually cold. Oh my god, this is terrifying. No! How? How do you not end up in hospital? How are they all okay? Oh my god, people are literally dying. Oh my god. How the fuck? I would not be upright by now. Holy shit, this is natural selection right here. Reflexes. Yeah, it's definitely snow. Holy shit. That's just adulthood, though. What the fuck? Was that tripwire? Sexually aroused danger. What did you name that after your ex? How did he what is it, a lake? How did he get that name? Wait, what was it called? What was the testicle danger? Kivisara. How did you pronounce that? That's my new username. Kivisvara. Kivisvara is gonna be my username for a while. Horankule. I swear, when I'd mentally recovered, I would put "don't be a biche" on top of it just to remind me to say no when I need to say no for the rest of my life. That would be a life lesson right there. Oh my god. No! Yeah, that's pretty much how my relationships go. Can confront, that's pretty deadly. No one survived yet. It works too well. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't mean to pause it. Come back, Earphone. I will never wear these during a live again. I will stick to using these during Apex. I swear to god. Is he... Play. To be fair though, if you saw how it was made without a 3D printer, you wouldn't be disgusted. Like, this is the least of your worries. Holy shit, like, I would rather see my steak made in a printer than a slaughterhouse. Holy shit. Also, pirating a steak sounds kind of fun, to be fair. Wait. Before we continue, I'm sorry, but that looked exactly like my office. Did the next guy who rented my office make a video? Oh my god. Oh my god. That looks exactly like my fucking office. What is that? Holy shit. Is that a tractor? Don't. Wow, they really trust their dog, huh? What the fuck? What the fuck? Wow, that's why I don't have any male friends, I guess. Yep, that's me and my dyslexia, 100%. How? What? How? How the fuck? I feel like that's me and my totally hinged friends. Like, I'm the unhinged one. Like, I'm the upside down cat. Just like, yep, this is fine. And like, all of my friends are the perfectly sensible person acting casual. Duh. Aww. I'll try that one in Mortal Kombat. Mortal kill. Duh. Free friend. I love you. I love you. I love you. Boing. What is this? What the fuck? Wow. Yep, that's me, unfortunately. No, they do not. Wait. I thought it was a dinosaur for a sec. No, kitty, no. Not anymore. Now they're table flakes. Oh, I know raccoon. I'm the kind of person who would like be like, I guess I'm stalking you, and I would walk like 3 or 4 feet behind the raccoon and just like make sure they got it home safe, because I know some Americans are bad. So like I would just be there with the raccoon, just guiding them home, like wherever you want to go, buddy. I'm here to take out anyone who gets in your way. And everyone's like, oh, cute, a raccoon. I'll be like, no, you fucking didn't. You didn't see shit. Back the fuck up. Yes, you. I see you. Back the fuck up. Give him some personal space. I'd be this little person right here. I'm their fucking private security for the rest of their journey. That's it. That's what's happening. I will take you out. And the thing is, someone just said raccoons are jackasses. There, I said it. They're entitled to be jackasses. They can treat us however they want. We invaded their land. We stole their territory. Generations upon generations, they existed for millions of years. They deserve this land, and we are on it. We are in their way. Of course they can be jackasses. They can treat us however they want. And that's just like completely fair. That is like totally what they're entitled to do. Abso-fucking-lutely. If anything, we deserve worse. So, lesson learned from this stream. Number 1. These do not work for streaming. Only for gaming. For gaming, they're amazing. Absolutely amazing. For streaming, though, nope. They fall out all the time. And they're like moob homing missiles. Anita, you seem to think all Americans be touching raccoons. Well, all the ones that you capture on video are touching raccoons. I'm just gonna lay it out there. Like, whenever I see a raccoon, there's some random American putting their dirty mitts on them. So, am I wrong? Checkmate. Exactly. I'm gonna leave though. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. I'm gonna give you to like someone though. I'm gonna find a good streamer so you don't have to look for anyone else. You can just be guided along. All you have to do is sit in my chat. I will do the rest. Let me look for someone to give you to, like a little gift. Shut up! I'll fuck you, Dad. Let's give you to... Let's give you to... Who's this? I followed them, but I don't remember by name who they are. Fuck it. Let's go raid this person. I probably do know who they are when sober, but who's ever sober anyway? Did that work? Ah, invalid username. I literally copy pasted it. / raid. No. Come on, let me raid. Raid Control V. Oh, okay. Did that work? Yes, I got it. Okay, you've been passed along. You've been passed around, and you love it. So don't fight it. Just go along with the raid. Okay, this is fun. We like this. Don't you go anywhere. I know what you like. You will leave, and I don't like it. What? Yes, whatever you say. That is the correct answer. Thank you. I enjoyed my stay too, Wojek. You be nice now. Set a good example. Show how wholesome our community is. Make everyone jealous. Be like, damn, I wish my community was like this. That's how you gotta be, okay? Okay? Look at me. Look at me, okay? We're gonna be a good example. We're gonna be desirable as a community. We're gonna be like, damn, look how lovely we are. Look how uplifting we are. Look how much compliments we give. That's you. Right now, go. Got 10 seconds. Ready yourself. You're gonna be the wholesomest you've ever fucking been. Go. Wholesome army, bitch. Brighten this fucker's day.